Now that we've changed the paragraph styles with all of our stories, we're going to start moving the content, the stories, to the document or to the design page. Now, with consideration of moving these stories, we have to keep in mind that uh, this primary story, the community's story here, is of 5 columns, as an example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our image is in 2. So that means that something definitely needs to be in this first column. Now, I'm going to probably start it here. You may say, well, why so? I'm considering that my headline, remember, will be in its separate text box, also the byline and the organization. So I definitely want to think there. And I'll begin moving the other stories to the page, which you should do also. One thing to keep in mind here also, I'll zoom in so you can see, we're very careful among the columns. That's the purpose of the purple lines in terms of our guides. We wouldn't want a story to clash or be on top of another one. Definitely that would not work, so be careful there. And also we wouldn't want, for example, if you can see closely here, I'll zoom in, that without notice to the guide, that the text box actually goes over the guide. So the purpose there is to help us to ensure that the boxes would then line upon the guide. And I believe this story about Hong Kong, I would like to be about 5 columns also. I do believe I have an image for this one. And I'll begin adding the others as well. Maybe one here could be among 2 columns. And I'm just giving myself a little room for my headline and also my byline box. I'm noticing that I have quite a few stories. Right now already I have on the page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You probably chose about 5, anywhere between 5 to 7 stories. So we definitely want to ensure that at minimum all 6 stories do appear on this front page. I will probably work around 6 also. I may add a 7th one if possible, but we don't want to overcrowd the front page. But we do want at least 6 to be on this page. Now, something to keep in mind also is that we will have additional images to accompany the stories that we've chosen. So I'm just going to play with this right now for the remainder of this time. And I would encourage you at this point to add all of the images, all of the stories that you have, at least 6 of them, to the document. And we will make changes here moving forward.